Hello, Tim from Fair Play Now on the 19th of April 2023. So, not really much in the way of videos from me apart from those pre-recorded suspicious snippet ones I did over the last few days, but no kind of what I'd call live recordings as I'm doing now. And the reason for it is because Lorraine and I have been away for the last few days, and let's see if you can guess where it is. It's about a 45-minute flight from, I say flight because it's the first time we've been able to fly anywhere for the last 3.5 years. And to be honest with you, at one stage, we thought we'd never be able to do this ever again, but here we are. So it's a 45-minute flight from London, and the place has got lots of canals. It's got a lot of very relatively skinny or narrow but very high buildings with fancy tops. There's a lot of bridges, a lot of canal boats and other boats on the canals. And have you guessed where it is yet? Well, if not, we are in Amsterdam. Why did we decide to go to Amsterdam? Well, quite frankly, because we just wanted to. And also the fact that we are probably displeasing the globalists, and good old Greta has just made it an extra bonus, or even more desirable to do. Also, the Netherlands is one of, well, many places now where you can go without any restrictions, whether you're VE'd or unV'd or whatever. So we've sort of decided to come here. A little bit of a gamble, to be honest with you, in some ways, because we booked this trip a few weeks ago now, or maybe a couple of months ago. And you know what it's like with these sort of governments, they kind of, as soon as any kind of new scariant crops up, they're very quick to bring in the restrictions again. So, and had that happened with this, and you know, we'd booked up a few weeks ago, and then maybe a couple of weeks ago they started going on about you know, the latest scariant, and now they're starting to do restrictions, etc., you know, muzzles again, what have you. I would, as you probably suspect, would have absolutely refused to have done any of it. And you know, even if it's to the point of being on the plane ready to go, and they came up to me and said, look sir, you've got to put a muzzle on, otherwise we're not going to take off, I would have literally said, well, okay, kick us off the plane, because I'm not, if you must, but I'm not putting on one of those things. Never going to do it ever again. And yeah, had we lost the flight and lost the holiday and lost a lot of money, quite honestly, I'd have done that as a preference to, you know, muzzling up or doing any of the other nonsense that people used to have to do. So that is kind of how strongly I feel about it. And yeah, a little bit risky, but we took the chance, and pleased to say there was absolutely none of that nonsense at all going through the airport. And yeah, pleased to see here in Amsterdam the amount of muzzleage is almost zero. And I think the only people, you know, tiny amount of people who are wearing them around here aren't the locals. It's you know, probably tourists. So that's what it looks like to me anyway. So really good to see that, and also great to see that because there's still the odd sign around, but their distancing was only 1.5 meters rather than the 2 meters or 6 feet in the UK. Quite interesting there. And yeah, it's a bit strange though how different countries had different distances. You know, I suppose the lurgy's just a little bit less contagious here in the Netherlands than it is back home, so you only have to stand 1.5 meters away from the next person. Well, it's either that or everything's just a load of nonsense. So I'll leave it to you to decide what you think on that. Anyway, gonna leave it, and I'll just finish this off. If you want to carry on watching with a few shots around this lovely city, you've got to admit, Amsterdam is a beautiful place. Lots to do, lots of lovely places to go and see. We've just been walking around enjoying the ambience of the city, really. So yeah, gonna leave you with a few shorts. Back soon. Tim from Fair Play Now. Thanks for watching.